Handy tip. I'm working on one of these, one of my Moulder Gay bed variations. I call them the Talisman, and one of my PBs. At the house, I've got another Talisman roughed in, and I've got two what I call Michigan bows. But what I'm doing right now, and I've talked about it before, the engineering aspects of the cross section and how it's actually beneficial to have a rounded back. Not only to give the bow a life, I mean, it goes from looking like just a plank, basically, with, you know, the outline and the thickness profile and the face shape and all that good stuff. But once you round the back, the magic happens. Now, I used to use, up till today, these things, and I would use bigger ones for these wider bows. Set it on the bow and then scrape away along the length of the upper side of the limb until I couldn't see daylight. But then I got to thinking, why not have a sanding block with the right diameter, 10-inch diameter? So I made this big old long sanding block, and I currently have 60 grit in it. And then when I do my 5 bows with 60, I'll go down to 80 or up to 80, and then 100 and 120, you know, on and on. But it's as simple as, and I'm in my happy place when I'm sanding. I love sanding. It's a form of sculpting, and so I'm simply just, rounding the back. I love sanding. I use sanding blocks for all sorts of stuff. I use sanding for this and that and the other thing. Check that out. Isn't that cool? I finally have upped my technology with a 10-inch diameter, mimicking the outside of a 10-inch tree, but also giving it a nice crown. Designed scientifically for a 2.5-inch wide bow. On a narrower bow, I would use a smaller diameter. So I'm going to make for my Michigan style bows, which are 1 3/4 inches wide, mimic like a 6-inch diameter tree. So I need to make a much smaller one, 6 or 7. I haven't scientifically factored in all the data yet, but you get my drift. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to turn up the radio. It's Led Zeppelin time. Go back to my happy place sanding.